There exists a form so perfectly balanced, so inherently sculptural, that it is whispered through the ages as an ideal. It is not a trend, but a timeless architecture, the hourglass. This is the silhouette of myth and muse, where the shoulders and hips converse in perfect, graceful harmony, connected by the exquisite punctuation of a defined waist. It is a figure of natural symmetry and curve, a symphony in flesh and bone. To dress the hourglass is not to create an illusion, but to honor a masterpiece. It is the art of accentuation, not alteration. Your canvas is already a work of art. Our purpose is merely to frame it, to let its natural poetry speak without interruption. Everything in your style symphony orbits the central point, your waist. It is your anchor, your crescendo, your most powerful note. To obscure it is to silence the melody of your shape. Our mission is to celebrate, define, and relentlessly highlight this point of convergence. The foundation. Seek fabrics with drape and memory. They should kiss your curves, not fight them. Think fluid silks, soft jerseys, fine knits with weight, and structured cottons that soften. Avoid stiff, boxy fabrics that stand away from your body, creating a shapeless shell. 1. The sculpted dress. The belted wrap. This is your sartorial soulmate. It defines the waist inherently, creating a beautiful V neckline and a flowing skirt that skims the hips. It is effortless romance. The fit and flare. Architecture in motion. The fitted bodice celebrates your bust and waist, while the flaring skirt echoes the curve of your hips, creating a joyful, balanced silhouette. The bodycon for the bold. When crafted in a thick, sculpting knit, this is less a garment and more a second skin. It requires no definition. It simply reveals. Wear it with the confidence of a gallery unveiling. 2. The separate sonata. Tops. Seek peplums that flare at the waist, corset-inspired details, V-necks and scoop necks that draw the eye vertically. Tops should end at your waist or be tucked in. The mantra is defined or tucked. Bottoms. High-waisted everything. Trousers, jeans, skirts. They rise to meet your narrowest point and flow downward, lengthening your line. Wide-leg trousers are a revelation. They balance the hips and create a river of elegance. Skirts. Pencil skirts are your power. They trace your curve and honor your line. A-line skirts that gently flare from the waist are playful and perfectly proportional. Necklines. Your allies are V-necks, sweethearts, scoop necks, and cowls. They draw the eye in and down, framing your bust and reinforcing the hourglass. Avoid high, fussy necklines that can shorten the torso and obscure your balance. Shoulders. Defined but not exaggerated. Set-in sleeves, small cap sleeves, classic shirt cuffs. You seek to maintain the beautiful width of your shoulders, not compete with it. Avoid extreme puff sleeves or heavy shoulder pads that can tip the scale. Waist details. This is your jewelry. Belts in supple leather or fabric. Seaming that darts in at the waist. Ribbon ties. Look for dresses with built-in obi sashes or boning. Every detail here is a love note to your center. Even a masterpiece can play with light and shadow. To minimize bust, opt for darker colors on top, V-necks, and fabrics with minimal texture. Ensure tops are fitted, not tight. To minimize hips, avoid details at the hip, pockets, ruffles, or loud patterns. Let skirts and trousers fall in clean, unbroken lines. Darker bottoms with a brighter or patterned top can beautifully draw the eye upward. To lengthen, unbroken vertical lines are your friend. Column dresses, long cardigans worn open over your defined waist, monochromatic looks in deep, rich colors. Your outerwear must respect the sanctuary of your waist. Belted coats and trenches are cinematic perfection. If the coat is straight, wear it open to reveal the defined waist of the outfit beneath. Footwear. Heels that elongate are always elegant, but even flats can work with the right proportion. A pointed toe creates a continued line. Avoid ankle straps that can cut the leg, unless the shoe is very sleek. Bags. Choose styles that don't sit at your hip's widest point, which can add visual bulk. A sleek clutch, a shoulder bag that falls above or below the hip, or a crossbody you can adjust are perfect. Stop. Dressing the hourglass is an exercise in confident elegance. It is understanding that your body is not a series of parts to be hidden, but a harmonious whole to be adorned. You are not straight lines and angles. You are crescendos and cadences. So step into your wardrobe as a curator steps into a gallery. Select pieces that frame, celebrate, and honor the living sculpture that you are. Your silhouette is a poem that was written long before you chose the fabric. Now, go and let it be read.